Now, in a bid to improve operational and regulatory efficiency in the nation's upstream oil and gas industry, the Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission (NUPRC) has unveiled 7 additional draft regulations at a meeting held in Abuja. The head compliance and enforcement NUPRC, Kingston Chiwendo, said the draft is to enable effective implementation on the Petroleum Industry Act.
What you're seeing today is practicalization of that provision of the Act which mandates the industry, or the regulator, in this case the NUPRC, to consult with members of the public and stakeholders in the industry before making any regulations. Today's section is part of the continuation of an ongoing series. So far, we have held 4 sections of consultations. This is the 4th one, and this is the last segment of the 4th one. You know, these discussions or consultations started in August last year, when we held the first consultation with the industry, and following that consultation, we held several others, 2 others, and the outcome of it is that within this time period, the Commission have issued 14 regulations that have become part of the corpus, part of the laws of the land, and part of the key instruments with which the regulator, in this case the NUPRC, will use to regulate the industry. What we are considering now is 3 out of the 7 that's made up the ones we are doing for this particular segment, and hopefully by the time this is concluded, we will then be able to hold further consultations, because we have in development another 10 regulations, because the Commission have identified about 26 to 30 regulations that we consider as key regulations that are required, that needs to be in place almost immediately for us to have effective implementation, of the PIA, and then to achieve the objective of the.
In his remarks, the Petroleum Industry Act has seen tremendous results on the regulations. He also said 7 regulations had been drafted and will be discussed during the engagement.
What we have seen, the result that we have seen, is that we've had, the outcome is that we've had regulations that have the buy-in of the industry and members of the public. So as you can see from that, it will now make the job that the Commission is doing a lot more easier, because all the major stakeholders, typically will be aligned on the key provisions that are contained in this area. So what we're doing here is to set up a framework that will enable both the regulator, in this case the NUPRC, and the regulated entities, that is licensees and lessees, who are actually conducting these operations, to carry out these operations, based on some certain rules and principles that are widely and globally accepted, so that our industry will meet at all times the standards, that are met everywhere else in the world.